Hi, and welcome back to another one of our video articles. This time we're looking at how to get started with growing your business. And really, this is an article for anybody that's at the start of this. For people that don't quite know how to increase website visitors, increase leads from the website, or to land customers. Um, what I'm going to go through is typically what I would go through on an exploratory call with a lot of companies who have a website, they're doing some stuff, but it's not getting results and they're not sure why. A lot of the times they're not regularly publishing content on their website, they're not sharing it on social media or by email, and they're not giving website visitors a path to follow when they land on their website pages or posts. And in that respect, we're talking about calls to action that lead to landing pages with forms so you can generate a lead that goes straight into your CRM so your sales team can follow up, or so that lead can be nurtured using email marketing. So, to give you some ideas of what I would normally suggest on a very early phone call, let's get started. So, the first step I would always say, rather than thinking about why isn't your content working, where do you start, is to put together a strategy and your goals. The link in the article that accompanies this video will take you to a blog post that I wrote on the importance of a sales and marketing strategy. It will walk you through the steps that you should take to gather the information, and we'll look at a strategy as three things: a clear vision, a revenue goal, and the activity goals for your sales and marketing teams. It covers market research, because without market research, how do you know the market demand and capacity? It will ask you to benchmark your current sales and marketing performance so you can set realistic goals of how you're going to grow over time. It will look at how to set future goals and knowing what's achievable. And then the steps to go through to create your strategy and then put together a simple 12-month timeline, as well as adding your content strategy to achieve those goals. That would be the first step to start off with. Next step would be building out your market research, and it's going to your current customers. And if you don't have current customers, then going to the people you want to work with. Again, the article that accompanies this video has got a link to our page, which is step 4 of our business growth process. And that summarizes why is ideal customer research important, what it should consist of, how to build a profile to broadly describe your target market, and what are the next steps once your personas are complete. I would urge any company, young or old, to include ideal customer research in their activity. If you don't know why people come to you, if you don't understand why your products and services solve their problems, solutions, challenges, then you're not going to be able to create the right content to answer potential customers' questions and to get found when they're searching online or to use in your sales emails. Next step is then looking at ways to increase your website traffic. So if we jump back to the article, I would be running quarterly campaigns which are based on content topics. The article that's linked back on the blog gives a website, gives our blog post about increasing website traffic. And when we talk about content, we talk about campaigns and topics. Driving traffic is typically the biggest challenge for a marketing or sales team. And in this respect, for content and to attract website traffic, again, you need to understand your ideal customers. Then you need to be able to understand SEO and topic clusters. Every quarter, you want to be producing content about a topic, multiple pieces of content that shows you're a thought leader and gives your website the chance of being found in search results when people are searching. You also want to then create your conversion path. So if we jump back to the point we're talking about, which is run quarterly campaigns based on content topics, we're talking about an offer that you can promote on your website that people will give you their details to get. So that could be a helpful document, or it could be a free consultation, something like that. That would be a landing page, and then you would have blog posts talking about that topic throughout the quarter, and those blog posts would have a call to action leading to the landing page. Then the blog post and the landing page would be shared multiple times across social media. And you would also use email to run regular email marketing campaigns to promote the blog post that you've been talking about. I would also be using social advertising as a potential tool or channel to quickly drive traffic to your website. The platform you use really depends on your target audience, but that's a way that you can quickly drive traffic while you're waiting for your inbound activity, the blog posts, the landing pages, the social sharing, while you're waiting for that to start working. Posting content and sharing it is only one thing. So always make sure to include a conversion path on every post or page. Here's an example of one of our blog posts where near the top we include a text call to action, and down at the bottom we include a graphic call to action. Now, many people that arrive at your blog posts won't read all of the post, so that's the reason why we include a call to action near the top. And the conversion path then is they go to a landing page with a form, they fill out the form, their details automatically go into our CRM, they arrive at a thank you page, get a thank you email, and the sales process can start from there. Next step would be a piece of advice, and most companies include PDF links on their website. I would urge you not to do that. Use forms to generate leads instead. Don't just openly offer the PDF on your website. Use a call to action, send people to a landing page with a form. If you want to openly offer content for free that doesn't need any details, use your blog post for that and make sure it includes the conversion path. And lastly, I would recommend the HubSpot Academy. It has hours and hours and hours worth of free courses, anything from email marketing to inbound marketing, inbound sales, and very granular topics such as growth-driven design. Getting a foundation understanding of how inbound works will differentiate you from your competitors. So next, looking at some of the most regular recommendations that I make. The first one is bringing the blog to life. So you might not want to call it a blog, it might be called a news area. But on your website, you want an area where you regularly post updated content about the topics that your ideal customers want to read about. It can also be company news, but I'd just do a mixture of the two, so you're not always self-promotional. Keep self-promotional content to about 20%. And I normally recommend that the homepage of the blog should have a summary of blog posts where people can click to read the full blog post, and then also a sidebar that encourages engagement. So that could be a subscribe to blog form. It could be the categories of the different blog posts that you publish, so people could easily find other blog posts on a specific topic. And it could be your main offer, which we'll come to in a second. I also normally recommend to add a main offer to a website, and typically that is a button which is in the header. We're going to look at an example from the aircycletechnology.co.uk website, and you can see the free consultation in the header. The offer that you actually create it has to be relevant to your target audience, and that's where your ideal customer research comes in. But the good thing with this offer is it's very clear, it's visible on every single page or post of the website, And when it's clicked, it drives people to a landing page where they fill out their details and there's a lead generated for the sales team. And another recommendation I make is once you're posting regular content, try growing Twitter using a tool called OwlLead. Link back in the article gives a few more details. This is not buying followers. It's no black hat activity. It is a tool to attract targeted followers to your Twitter profile. It's low cost and it can work well. Lastly, a lot of companies still use print and advertising. There's nothing wrong with that if it works for you, but they miss a trick. So I would always recommend include a unique URL in each piece of advertising or print. And what I mean by that is create a unique page on your website specifically for that advert, or if you're running the advert ongoing, specifically for the publication. And it would be something like thetreegroup.co.uk/autosport. Then you can use Google Analytics to monitor the amount of traffic that comes to that page. And by making that page a landing page with a form, you can embed a HubSpot form. So whenever somebody fills it out, they automatically go into your HubSpot CRM. And that's the way you can monitor the effectiveness of it actually generating leads. So the tools to make all this possible. So the first step is we'd always recommend starting with the free HubSpot CRM. It allows you to manage your contacts. It gives you insights into the contacts and companies that you're dealing with. It has a full record of all activity to each contact and company. That will be your phone calls, your emails, the documents they've viewed, the pages they've looked at on your website, and so on. And it also integrates directly with Gmail or Outlook. And you will have a sidebar that sits next to your emails whenever you're working away in your normal email inbox. You can also access features directly in Gmail and Outlook, such as email templates, sequences that allow you to automate your follow-ups, document links instead of attaching PDFs, and snippets, which are short pieces of text that can be included into emails, and meetings. So somebody can book a meeting directly with you to save having to bounce emails backwards and forwards. So HubSpot CRM is the place to start. Then I would be looking at one of the paid HubSpot marketing platforms. Which one you go with really depends on your company and your revenue goals. As a minimum, I would be starting with HubSpot Marketing Starter. The reason to do that is because it now includes email marketing. And in the interest of having as few systems as possible, so it's just easier for you to manage your day-to-day life, it makes sense to have HubSpot Marketing Starter so you can do your email marketing from within the central HubSpot platform. The other benefits of using the HubSpot Marketing Starter platform is you are able to create forms that you can embed on your website pages, so you can generate leads and they automatically go into the CRM. And you can use pop-ups. So on every page of your website, you can have a pop-up which shows in the bottom left, bottom right, middle, or top as another way to generate leads from your site. Next step is what I typically recommend. Actually, a lot of our clients, almost all of them, use the HubSpot Sales Professional. Again, it really depends on the size of business and the amount of sales activity, but as a minimum, I would be going with HubSpot Sales Starter. Again, that integrates directly with Gmail and Outlook. And the reason to do this over everything else is that you can create unlimited email templates to save time writing emails over and over. If you look in your inbox, your sent items, you will probably see text that you're saying over and over and over and over again. And that is just wasting your time. So the ability to create multiple email templates, the ability to upload multiple documents. So instead of attaching PDF documents to emails that you can't track at all, you include a link. And when somebody clicks that link, you see who is looking at the document and even what pages they've looked at. So you can better prioritize your time with the prospects and customers that are engaged with your content. You can also make phone calls through the CRM as though you're calling from your landline or mobile. So that then automatically logs in the CRM. You can book meetings with people and have multiple types of meetings that people can book directly in your calendar. And the other one to look at, there are more, but it's email sequences. So instead of sending somebody an email, setting a reminder to call them in 2 days' time, when you don't get through, setting a reminder to send them an email in a couple of days' time, and so on, you can queue all of that up into a sequence, and HubSpot will do it for you. You write all the emails yourself using templates and then tweaking them relevant to each person, and you click send. HubSpot then automatically sends you the reminders to call somebody or engage on social media and the follow-up emails until you get a reply or a meeting's booked. And at that point, HubSpot automatically stops any further tasks or emails being sent. So those are the tools. I'm also recommending that as your company grows, or if you just want to start off in the right way, then also look to move your website to HubSpot. The HubSpot content management system offers a much wider variety of tools all in one place than platforms like WordPress. It also includes hosting, and it's got an excellent record for security. So that's something I'd recommend. Next steps of how we can help. So a couple of things I normally recommend is subscribe to our blog. It's got the latest ideas published regularly. You can get ongoing free support to one of my Ask the Expert sessions. You can ask anything and I'll give you advice. Alternatively, look at some of our offers. So we have a Get Started with Free Technology offer, where we get you set up using all the HubSpot free tools. Or if you're going with any of the paid tools or the free tools, we offer an extended quick start package. There's also our CRM implementation and launch plans. All details of our main offers are on our website, thetreegroup.co.uk. Scroll to the bottom and you'll see main offers. I hope this has been helpful. This is a good video to watch before a meeting, or if you're just getting started with business growth. No matter how small or large you are, if you're on your journey of wanting to turn your website into a good performing salesperson, or you're looking at new ways to drive traffic, leads and customers, then I hope you enjoy this video. And if you'd like more information, then you can jump to our website, thetreegroup.co.uk. Thank you.